Okay, are you eating or do you want to do this?
Doing it. I'm waiting for you. Just open it or?
No, stop. I do want to try like a more condensed, quick intro that I could replicate over and over.
Tell people chips and guacamole on the list. Why it's on the list, at the time you're craving, or if you can even remotely remember, if not, what you love about this particular chip and guac. Get into it and then talk about the current of what's going on in your life. That should be the arc. And we'll tie it back at the end. Give an eyelash at your nose. Got it.
He's a dance mom now.
Nope. Make a wish. Nope. Got it.
It's my diminished lung capacity. It's fine. None of my wishes will ever come true. Okay, ready? Hi, my name is Tess. I used to be a food editor. Then one time my intestine exploded and I couldn't eat anything for a very, very long time. While I couldn't eat anything, I curated this list of foods I was viscerally craving. On that list was chips and guacamole. I haven't had it in a long time. We have a recipe that my husband has made over and over and over again for as long as I've known him. Tell us more about that, I guess. That's what we're making today.
Make one comment.
I don't have this recipe committed to memory, though I know exactly what it tastes like when Michael does it. I will say he prefers a creamier guac. I like a bit more texture. So he's been firmly instructed to sit slightly off screen, tell me what it is he does, and I will adjust in real time.
I originally made this guac because I wanted to recreate the Chipotle guac, FYI. So I think this is like pretty close to the Chipotle guac recipe without any jalapenos or cilantro, because those aren't needed in guac.
I don't think I even knew that about you.
Yeah.
Okay, firstly, I assume you start with your avocados.
Shallot.
What do you do to your shallot?
Cut off top part and cut it in half lengthwise. Yep. Peel it.
In the meantime, talk more about, he's crawling in his skin watching me do this without actually being able to do it. And that's kind of fun for me. Okay, why is it that you like a guacamole that is a thick paste rather than a chewable, chunkier experience, would you say?
I want an even bite every time. If you get the chunkier experience, then you never know what you're getting. You're getting a big chunk, a little chunk, an acidic bite, a salty bite. You can never mix it thoroughly through. But if you get it nice and creamy, every bite's the same.
But I think that's the beauty of pairing it with chips, is you never know what kind of chip you're gonna get, how the structure of the chip is gonna hold.
Well, ideally, the chip is a nice salted chip, the same shape every time.
We don't always get what we want, so I don't know what to tell you.
What about you? Do you remember when guacamole ended up on the list? And is this the guacamole that you were thinking of on the list?
This was the guacamole I was thinking of. I don't really have a reference point for like Chipotle guac. I haven't had Chipotle in. Whenever all that E. coli news broke, I was like, I shouldn't fuck with that anymore. That feels like not a good idea for me and my already minimal intestines. He's still crawling. He can't stand this.
6 minutes later.
What now?
Now you mince them up. I like to go length, chop, 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 chop. Sometimes I can go in half, but these are kind of tiny.
Anyway, I haven't had Chipotle in a minute. I prefer a much, are you good with this?
Yeah, you just don't.
I prefer a much more uneven textured guac experience. I find pasty guac without other chunky ingredients kind of reads like Flubber's placenta.
What? No, it should be smooth. It's not pasty. It's smooth and creamy.
It's
with
overmashed.
A little bit
Ooh.
of avocado pieces in there, but not much.
I'm just saying, I think we could fuck with the molcajete about 30% less than we do.
Should you tell the story of the molcajete?
Okay, I also was thinking about that, and I think that's like one of my deepest, darkest secrets. I don't think you can tell anyone about that.
That you got it to me as...
Oh, that this was a present for Michael a very long time ago.
Wow, what a deep, dark secret. Hey, that was the first present you got me when I got in med school and I had a kitchen.
No, I got you the knife block.
Oh yeah, second present.
In the molcajete. He says 1 teaspoon of shallots per avocado, 1 avocado per person enjoying the guac, 2 teaspoons of avocado, 2 avocados. Whatever, you know what I mean.
2
It's fine.
teaspoons of shallot.
Sure.
2
It's fine.
avocados.
Okay.
Perfect.
A loose teaspoon?
Yeah, that's good.
1. Okay. I would love to pair this with a margarita. I have been waiting 10 and a half months, I think, to drink a margarita. Also Michael's recipe. Much better, fewer notes on that one. But Eloise, who we do call a silent assassin, took me out. I have nothing left to give.
I think that recipe is the recipe off the back of a Cointreau bottle.
It sounds about right. What else now?
Okay, now the avocado.
Just do it.
Yep, you gotta be slightly underripe. That's the key. No black.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
I do feel like pitting an avocado. Feels too intimate to do on camera.
Put your hand.
No, because Esther really hurt her hand this way. That's a real thing. Okay. I've already been to the emergency room once this week for a traumatized finger. I don't need to do it again. That's good. I had to do it midair. Okay, fine. Ugh. Michael, move your hand. Michael, I swear to God. You can't go down. Another key to the longevity of our marriage is that only one of us can be down at a time. I would imagine that's a key to longevity for a lot of marriages, but typically I am always down, so he can never go down. And that includes avocado handing.
I'm unsure if I did sprain my ankle.
Are you serious? You actually think you sprained it? Would you like to tell everyone how you sprained your ankle?
Getting up from the rug to the recliner to reach or
No, he just moved from sitting to sitting elsewhere in one fell swoop. It didn't even involve legs.
37. You never know when you're gonna get injured.
What do I do with these fucking avocados?
Now you spoon them out into the molcate.
I have to spoon? I can't squish?
You could squish.
Oh, an edit. Okay. I much prefer to squish. I find
Interesting.
catharsis in the squish.
You're gonna lose so much of the good avocado.
No, I'm not. I lose nothing. What is there to lose?
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Let's see what the spoon method would get you.
Sure. Fine. Okay. We'll compare and contrast.
Okay, so you put this on the list. This is the guacamole you're craving.
Yeah.
What state were you in?
I have no memory.
I think mine's better.
So do it. I'm open to feedback, famously.
Whole avocado.
There's so much left in there.
Okay, you scrape some of the thin. Boom.
I don't remember putting this on the list, but it is enough of a staple in our rotation, both like hot and cold weather. Again, as guacamole is to most.
Hospital guacamole.
No, not an option, typically. Chips, always. You want chips? You got chips, not me, everyone else.
Super salty.
Oh, the GI for? Absolutely. We all need our sodium. Okay, salt or lime?
Lime.
All right, again, the rule. What?
Roll it out to get the juices going.
That's not a thing.
That's definitely a thing.
Says who? Don't you dare say serious.
Saw it on Emerald Lagasse, and he's like, gotta get the juices rolling to the audience.
Again, nobody can see what's happening.
Room temperature.
Okay, well this
There
is
you go. That's it. That's all you
fresh
need.
out the fridge,
That's all you need.
ice cold, non-juice having lime. He did say half a lime per avocado, 1 avocado per person, blah, 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 blah. What's that called?
Ratio?
The transverse property. I got lime juice in my hair. Just in?
Yeah.
Or it hurts my mouth. You want to know a nice thought I had while I was getting ready to do this? Is that...
You look jacked while squeezing the lime?
No, I didn't think that. A nice little uplifting thought I had while I was putting my hair in a bun.
That's fun.
Okay. To come down here and do this and nothing else is that before I used to...
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does not like to be a passenger princess.
Just squeeze the lime in the molcate.
I'm trying. I probably do look so jacked though. Wait, it's related. Before I used to shoot Iconic Eats, I would do like secret little push-ups in my room because I thought that was gonna help. Did I ever tell you that?
Were you Ross Bennett?
Not a reference anyone will know, but that's okay. And I used to think that like that made a difference. And then as I was putting sunscreen on my face to come down here, I literally thought, should I wipe the flakes of he hates this. Should I wipe the flakes of my dermatitis out of my gray wispy hairs before I film myself? And then I thought, no, I shouldn't. So we've come a long way. You see it though, don't you?
I see it.
Okay, he's done. All right, salt.
2 big pinches.
Even though I'm limey.
And we'll dry your hands. Pinch, pinch, pinch.
Is it 1 pinch per avocado and 1 avocado per person? Got it. Okay.
A little bigger.
2. I only see it after it's been done too much. It's juicy. Do you mean for it to be so juicy? I'm talking to you.
Oh, yeah, you mix it all through. That lime juice is what's going to give it some of that smoothness. Mix that acidity throughout, get the salt all in there. This is how you create good guacamole.
Any particular molcajete motions you recommend?
Just grinding it. You want to grind. You don't want to mix it. You want to grind it against the molcajete. The stone is in there, that coarseness.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
If it were up to me, I'd stop right here. Michael would keep going
Definitely.
until you saw nothing but paste.
That was a pretty good time.
Should I tell my deepest, darkest secret now? Do you not even know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, no, we can't talk about it. All right.
You definitely can talk about it.
No, I can't talk about that. It's too embarrassing. Okay.
Well, it's going to add flavor.
I used to grind up my antibiotics.
Why did you used to grind up your antibiotics in the molcajete that we use for guacamole?
Because I didn't have another mortar and pestle handy. And who the fuck can be expected to swallow amoxicillin in its proper state, government state, whatever the fuck. Okay. That's it, we're good?
Well, I smooth it out.
No,
like,
I know you do.
not smoothing out, but like
you want me to
make it one layer. Like make it a layer.
Like for presentation purposes?
Yeah, for dipping.
Okay, beautiful. You leave the pestle bits in?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay, so can I just eat that?
Yeah.
Do some ASMR?
Well, then you're just going to get the mixed part. You want to really get it dipped first.
Do you know what ASMR means? Good. Do you want to go outside and eat it? I do feel like I'm allowed this. My antibiotics. Has one job always. Cannot stick a landing.
Outtakes, no credit.
The whole thing is outtakes. It's beautiful. Get out of there. I know what you're doing. Let me have it.
Oh, is it chunky?
It's so chunky.
Hard to keep on the chip.
No. That has nothing to do with it. It's a proportion thing.
Well, if it was...
When you put it in your mouth, it should be soggier than it is crunchy. The crunch should be intermittent.
Can't keep it in focus.
Okay. There should be more guacamole than there is chip. If that means you need to pile vertically, then you do what you have to do. Far be it from me to judge.
You want to eat an entire bag of chips, like guacamole. If you have more guacamole than chips, you're never going to eat said chips.
The craving for chips and guac isn't chip specific. I don't come to a chips and guac experience looking to eat a whole bag of chips. I might do it. I probably will. But I prefer to eat all the guacamole. Why are you laughing?
It's just a chunk of avocado.
Yes, it sure is. It sure fucking is.
It's not how it's supposed to be. How's that chunk?
Michael, it's so divine. I'm not gonna describe avocados, but it
Can you
tasted
put
like I
can you
just
put
ate
a poll in the comments?
a limey chunk of avocado.
Right. Not guacamole necessarily. A limey chunk of avocado.
Divorce. It's my favorite joke. It always performs. I'm gonna check this off my list.
Does it satisfy the craving on your list?
No.
You feel like this is the moment for you? Or you're just gonna crush that whole?
All right, my friends. Check it off the fucking list.